Good day, my amazing fans. You are welcome to Lucky G News. South Africans are calling on African leaders to prioritize the needs of their citizens, demanding stronger leadership, accountability, and action on issues affecting ordinary people. The message has sparked conversations across communities about governance, economic challenges, and the future of Africa. As you watch the video, do not forget to like, share, drop your comments and subscribe for more news. See you at the end of this video.
South Africa, the debate just exploded again because a controversial activist and now one of the loudest voices shaking political conversations has broken his silence.
All African leaders and presidents must concentrate on taking their people and taking care of them, because they are not taking care of their people.
And his message is sending shockwaves from Johannesburg to Lagos, Nigeria. This is because in a fiery speech, he has rejected accusations that South Africa is xenophobic and instead accused African leaders of failing their own people.
African governments should not pay attention to xenophobia in South Africa and tribalism in South Africa.
He even went further, calling out Nigeria directly, demanding that African governments stop blaming South Africa.
They are elected in positions. In Nigeria, people are killed by police in broad daylight with an AK-47. That is xenophobia. That is tribalism. When a policeman arrests a person, put him on the ground and shoot him, that is brutality. We are not brutal in South Africa. We are saying we want to fix our system. We want to fix our government.
And today on Kweku Africa, we break down the speech, the outrage, and why this movement is becoming one of the most controversial political conversations on the continent. So if you are new here, I keep telling you that this channel is here to educate, inform, and entertain. Technically, what is happening in South Africa, I've been providing you up-to-date information on what is happening. We don't give our opinion, we don't give any narrative, we give you factual reportage of what has happened. Now, a lot of things have happened, and yesterday, if you watch the channel, I showed you a video of South Africans led by Fakilao Mbatakali telling all foreigners that 30th June, every foreigner must go back to his country.
30 June, 30 June, ukuhamba kwa wonke umuntu ofika la eSouth Africa. Ongahambanga sesiyoqala phansi ke sixoxe ukuthi kuyoxoxa kanjani.
And already a lot of people are calling them names with suggestions here and there, people sharing their opinion, because the immigration debate in South Africa has become one of the most emotional and controversial stories in modern African politics. And now, Fakilao Mbatakali has entered the conversation in a major way. He has also gained major attention online for his outspoken views on immigration, governance, and economic frustration inside South Africa. And recently, a particular speech has changed everything, because instead of staying silent while international criticism of South Africa continues to grow, he has fired back. And in a speech now spreading rapidly across TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, Fakilao Mbatakali has argued that South Africa is being unfairly labeled as xenophobic. According to him, wanting stronger immigration does not automatically mean hatred towards foreigners. And he argued that millions of foreign nationals still live, work, and operate businesses inside South Africa peacefully every single day.
African governments should not pay attention to xenophobia in South Africa and tribalism in South Africa. All African leaders and presidents must concentrate on taking their people and taking care of them, because they are not taking care of their people. They are elected in position.
I mentioned this in the meeting as well, to see the posture that African countries continue to assume when it comes to leadership of their own people. African countries are comfortable with being failures. Majority of them, of course not all of them. There are very few African countries that can really stand for what is right and stand for their people. South Africa luckily is a country with human rights and has emphasized the importance of protecting the human rights of all. And I think that's why we've become a hub for people wanting to be protected from their own governments.
And then he made the most controversial point that they are fixing South Africa. Now he claimed that Many South Africans are simply demanding stronger borders, accountability, functional leadership, and economic stability. And to supporters, his words sounded patriotic, but critics say that the rhetoric could increase tensions across South Africa. In one of the most viral sections of the speech, Fakalawo Mbatakati directly criticized Nigeria and other African governments. He argued that some countries criticizing South Africa should first focus on fixing problems within their own society. And there came the moment where he called Nigeria out, calling all the nauseating things happening in Nigeria. And Nigerians do not see themselves as xenophobic, but they have the guts to call South Africa xenophobic. When Nigerians are going after people, they are unaliving people in broad daylight, they have the nerves to call South Africa xenophobic.
In Nigeria, people are killed by police in broad daylight with an AK-47. That is xenophobia. That is tribalism. When a policeman arrests a person, put him on the ground and shoot him, that is brutality. We are not brutal in South Africa. We are saying we want to fix our system. We want to fix our government. We want to help this country as men. We want to contribute tax to the government and also contribute manpower in fixing the country. This is not xenophobia. People, and let's say we are xenophobic in South Africa, why a foreigner would want to stay in a country that is xenophobic? Why, if we are xenophobic in South Africa, why the foreigners are still complaining instead of going back to their country? By 30 June, every foreigner in South Africa must go back to their country, and we don't need them here anymore.
He also revealed that all that they South Africans are calling for is for change in governance, change in the DA system, change in everything, so that the government can get taxes to fix South Africa.
We want to fix our borders. We simply want to fix the systems in the country. We want to fix Home Affairs. We want to fix the police system. We want to fix the Navy. We want to fix the SANDF. Because all those departments of government are non-functional because of leaders, not because the police don't want to work. Amaphoyisa nanka niyawabona phambi kwethu anomoya omuhle kithi sisebenza nawo every day, ayizakhamizi amaphoyisa nawo ade sihamba nawo la empangeni. Akekho umuntu ngaphandle kwaloya osidelelile, akekho omunye oke wasidelela phakathi kwabafowethu la, ngoba bayizakhamizi laba bantu bantshontshelwe imbuzi ngamaSomalia namaPakistan ahlala lapha edolobheni. Uma iphoyisa lephoyisa linomsebenzi alihambe liyokhuthuza laba abantu abadla imbuzi zabantu lapha, ngoba laba abantu abalapha iphelile imbuzi zenkosi yakwaMadlebe, iphelile imbuzi zabantu bakwaZungu nabakwamthetho nabakwamthiyane nawo wonke amakhosi akhelelele idolobha. Ziphelile imbuzi ziqedwa ngamaPakistan athuma yona lemgumpu lemnqolo yakithi engabafana egcwele khona la, okunye kusiyalele nje khona la. Uyabo, anikwazi ukuntshontsha imbuzi zakini intshontsha amaSomali. That's why ningawutholi nomsebenzi. Usithatha isibusiso untshontsha imbuzi kababa umama wakho owayehamba kuyo usakhula eyokwethekela impuphu ukuze nilale ndlile ekhaya.
I'm talking about countries who slaughter their people in front of television cameras. You've never heard a single African country make noise about it. You've never seen all these African countries gather inside each other and say, the president of Ghana, the president of Kenya, let's come together. How are we going to fix the issue in Sudan? You've never heard that. They don't do that when it comes to that. They've never said, oh my gosh, in Nigeria, there's Christians who have been killed by Muslims. How are we as the African Union or people who are presidents of Africa who want to see the continent thrive going to come together and fix this problem? They don't care about that. Their biggest thing is about South Africa because they know very well they stand to benefit more from the resources and the minerals that they exploit from each other's countries. That's why they keep quiet. That's why even our own government, I know the Premier is going to be very upset because he doesn't like me criticizing the government. But unfortunately, as he's the Premier, I'm a representative of the people. I'm going to say it as it is. We have a lot of politicians disguised as politicians, but they're actually business people. That's why they put their business interests before the people, and that's why we find ourselves here. Thank you.
Sanibona South Africa, ngithemba ukuthi niyaphila bafowethu. Nginesicelo lapha ingane zakwethu. Sinesicelo la singabantu ke abangafundile ngokusho kwezifundiswa zakithi la ku social media, ngokusho kwama volunteer, amaqembu athile, singabantu abangafundile. But ngicela ukubuza umbuzo nje ukuthi wena ufundile othi education is important, othi I'm lucky I went to school. Ngicela ukubuza wenzani. Nina enikhanda i-decoy noma nikhanda umgudu ophuma eceleni ngomsebenzeni esiwenzayo nithi si-tribalistic, wena-ke ongekho tribalistic wenzani? Nina enikhanda umgudu ophuma eceleni nikhanda i-decoy kulo msebenzi wethu nithi si-xenophobic. Ngicela ukubuza ukuthi wena ongekho xenophobic wenzani? Wena ufundile-ke, education is important because you were educated, wenzani? Siyacela wengane zakwethu, emhlabeni umhlaba uhamba nje ushintsha, umhlaba uhamba uguquka. Mina into engiyicelayo emqobo ukuthi abantu base South Africa njengamanje ake befunde ukuthi izwe likhulu kunawo wonke umuntu. Asikwazi ukuvumela bafowethu ukuthi kwenzeke izinto ezimbi kangaka ezweni isikhathi eside kangaka sibekezela. Even amakwerekwere njoba ethi abantu base South Africa banodlame, abantu base South Africa bathanda impi. But you've been here for so long. We've been saying these things for the past 5 years, past 10 years. Mina, I've been saying these things for the past 10 years. Ukuthi foreigners need to respect the laws of this country. Foreigners need to respect the people of South Africa. And you never listened. Instead, you took our girls. We are not jealous of girls. We are protective. Jealousy and being protective are two different things. We are being protective because women in our culture, women in our society are the biggest asset in our lives. We come from women. That's why we don't want people to abuse our women. That's why we don't want, if we are lazy, it's okay, but why do we have a country if we are lazy? Kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi South Africa ibe inhle kanje uma thina singamavila? Kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi abantu base South Africa uma bevilapha nina nokukhuthala kwenu, if you are not lazy and you are people with skills and you are people who are educated, why are you not using all those skills in your countries? Why are you not using all that education in your countries? So we are saying, siyacela, by 30 June, every foreigner must leave South Africa. We want to fix our borders. We want to fix our system. We want to fix our government. We want to fix our leaders. And we will not fight anyone in the position. We will never call for anyone to come down from their position. We are going to say the country is bigger than you. The country is bigger than all of us. Amadoda wakafunde ukuthi izwe libalulekile. Amadoda wakathande izwe. Njengoba ngithanda izingane zami nje, ngithanda izwe. Njengoba ngithanda amakhosi, ngithanda izwe. Njengoba ngithanda amadoda, ngithanda insizwa, ngifuna insizwa iphumelele isebenze. Ingoba ngithanda izwe. Ngoba even when ofaka isudu, when you wake up in the morning and go to work, you are actually going to work for the country. That's why you are taxed. So let's not allow this nonsense. And please, don't allow these people who are trying to push the propaganda of us talking about donations, and we were very clear what we were saying, but they still push that propaganda because they are waiting for us to fall. Let me tell you, I'm the different leaf cut from a very different branch. I'm not like all these people in Bazio. I'm not even like your boyfriend. I'm not even like your friend. I was told to do what I'm doing right now. I was told when I was very young to do what I'm doing right now. So, siyacela ukuthi singalwi singama South Africans, siyacela ukuthi singalwi singabantu basemzansi, ngiyacela ukuthi singabhekani ngeziqhu zamehlo, sizinsizwa zakwaZulu, sicela ukuthi sibheke ngandawonye, silungise ngoba lolu ugqoko enidlela kulo nabantu bokufika lubanzi. Singakwazi ukudla sonke kulo umizwe seliqondile, umizwe selilungile, sibulale lento ukuthi kube khona abaholi abamukela imali eqhamuka ngaphandle ezithi hayi sizonilethela abantu bokufika abangaka lapha aba1 million, sizoninika u10 billion. Emva kwalokho laba abantu bengabanakekeli beyidlela imali. Kudliwa imali ngabantu bokufika. Nani abantu bokufika yekani kulokhu nisigolozela. Buyelana emazweneni ngoba this is a business. Foreigners are a business in South Africa and we are cutting that business out. The time is up. Siyabonga abantu base South Africa. Sicela niqhubeke niseseke kulo msebenzi esiwenzayo. Thank you.
Where are you from? Where?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes. So what are you doing here? Because we've been calling for you guys to leave the country. Why are you still here? No, my friend. No. Please respect what we are saying. And
You are welcome back. The call from South Africans to other Africa leaders is clear, concrete, and take care of the people. The question is, do these leaders really concentrate and take care of the people? Drop your opinions on the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you soon.